totally welcome to come up to the choir loft where you are free to move about the cabin. That's what I always joke to the people in the choir. You're free to move about the cabin.
Yeah, hi everybody. It's me again. Welcome to another Friday night of Lounge Academy here at the Hyatt. We're actually starting like really promptly. I don't know if we've ever really started it like right at 5 o'clock. Like usually we're like the trains, you know, where it varies a little bit. I'm now. It says live on my phone. Great. I'm going to test our thing. Well, that reminds me to get the final settings here, and then we'll be. We'll get the chat thing working properly, so you guys can comment and get full credit for your comments, for your show business suggestions and observations. There we are. Let's see, get this. Just the dots per inch. Great. We will now play the ceremonial opening notes in G minor. Testing the chat. I'm going to write the letter T. Only you guys will know what that means. I don't see it showing up. Okay, let's see, why not? Is that it? We'll do another T. We'll do an F. Maybe F will work better. It's not working either. It was working earlier, ladies and gentlemen. The chats are showing up. We're just not getting the big. Yeah, the Y. The chat's working, but the big pop-up chat isn't working, Bill. I'm not sure why not. It's always an issue. It's always a struggle in show business, just like the ice cream business. Should be working. I don't get it. Well. Maybe it'll fix itself, Bill. Here comes. Yeah, I will now turn on the joke microphone. Here comes Barbara and Frederick. Ladies and gentlemen, Barbara and Frederick. Susan and Tess. Or Jess. Nice to see you, Barbara.
Nice to see you.
Great to see you. You look wonderful, Barbara.
Thank you, so do you.
Oh, thank you.
We have a mutual admiration society.
We do. That's for sure. She's good right there. I like her near me. Too late she can pick out songs. I see Ryan's here, ladies and gentlemen, the president. Let's see if I can figure this out. What is this? Filter messages that are from members. We don't want that. We don't. No, geez.
You can have them.
This should work. Oh well.
I'm here.
Dave Corbett is checking in, ladies and gentlemen. He's sending his regrets. He'll be wearing his lounge pants and enjoying a beverage or two, but he'll be enjoying us online, which is fine, David. As long as you're with us, that's the important thing. That we know you're not going too far afield.
What happened?
Well, nothing, but I have locked.
Ooh, I got an idea. This might be the button. Okay, send me a message, David. I want to see if it pops up. The message, that is. Okay, I'll have to do it myself. I got to do everything myself around here. I'm going to send a V this time. No, it's not working. No such luck. Well, we're just going to have to live with that deficiency this evening.
Yeah, I'll help you. I'll buzz you on Facebook. I appreciate your help, Brian. I know I've been distracted. But that's something. Yes, me too. That's how I do. Yeah.
Nice to see you, Ryan. Did you get a haircut or change your grooming or different glasses? All three? Wow. I'm the kind of guy that does not notice things. Like if you're missing a limb, I would think maybe you got a haircut or something. Turn up the joke mic a little bit there for you, Barbara. I'll turn up the studio mic a little bit while we chat
Yeah.
with Ryan, see how his week was. How was your week, Ryan?
It was great, I guess.
What do you mean you guess?
I don't know. It wasn't bad.
How's your mom after that big, wonderful thing
Oh, my grandma?
that I don't know what it is?
Oh, well, grandma bought a new car.
Oh, she got a new car. Well, that is exciting. I bet you had something to do with it. He buys people cars.
I did have something to do with
Oh, wonderful. What kind did she get?
it. A Buick Vista.
Buick. You know I love Buicks.
Oh, yes.
Invista, is that the convertible?
No, it just came out for 2024.
Is it an
So,
electric?
so in 15 years I could get one?
15 years.
I love driving old Buicks.
Yes, big cars, gorgeous cars.
I'm not driving one right now, though, but I have a lot of flirtations with them.
That one that you showed me, the 91 Park Avenue, that was a nice one.
Yeah. I went ahead and ordered new tires for the Ford, though.
Well, that's good. You get at least one other season out of it, if not
Well,
more.
I do like the car. It's just the only reason I was had any concerns was, it's horrible in the snow,
Yes.
So am I, for that matter. I should send the car to Florida every winter.
I'd like, can I go with it? Can I go
No, we need you here.
Thank you. Oh, no. I used to go all the time.
Nick Otto's with us, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, Nick Otto.
The offspring of the famous John Otto, radio man.
Oh, yes.
Checking in from Northern Virginia. Right across from the White House. Across the body of water, right? Body of something. Someone. Nice having you with us, Nick. We really couldn't do this without you. How's the sound?
Cheers, everyone. The gang's all here.
Hail, hail. Hail, hail. Hail, hail. Hail. Sounds good.
Nice to see you, Frank.
Hi. Amy signing Cadillac.
Not yet.
She's in Brussels. Cadillac is in Brussels.
You're not under surveillance yet by any of your girlfriends. Worldwide.
Don't say that out loud, will you? Enough trouble.
Pardon me, how come it's cold?
It's not supposed to be. It's too cold. I'm going to put it in the
Well,
microwave.
thank you, Nick. So the only
This is Russian cold.
See?
technical
Line order. I
boondoggle,
like cold wine.
not boondoggle, boondoggle would be good, right?
That's not the case. Quite wrong. It's always too
The
cold.
only issue is the pop-up chat, which was working an hour ago when I tested it, but obviously I can't reboot anything right now, so we can live without it, but it'll be missed.
Cool, but not cold.
Its contributions will be
It
missed.
doesn't have ice in it.
No, I wouldn't get even if you asked for it. It just wouldn't be quite dead with it.
But
It can never be lovers. We argue too much.
You argued. Just friends.
Friends should always, no, wives should always be lovers too. Run, you that one, run to his arms.
Sure.
Whenever he comes home to
I don't know that song.
you.
That's funny.
Come to the door with your hair all in curls.
Sure,
So
Jack
you may
Jones.
not see him again.
famous song.
It's a great song. What's a famous song?
Sounds like Dr. Lewis.
Yeah,
What is
yeah,
it?
that's
How
right.
wives should always be lovers. I think the song. Barbara, see if you can find it.
No, I'm not because
Which one, just friends?
no, wives should. Jeff Jones, wives should always wives and lovers.
Oh, Jack Jones sang it? I love Jack Jones.
Oh yeah, how's that song go again?
Jack Jones.
Wives should always be lovers too.
Wives should
Run to
always
his
be
arms
lovers
the
too.
moment it's so
Run to his arms whenever he comes home to you. He's almost there.
Right. Ooh,
Day after day.
but they never say about what she needs.
Credit card and cash, that's all.
Oh, okay, Barbara's going to pick us some songs. You want to
Day
pick some
after
songs?
day. There were girls
Are you
out
enjoying
in the
your drink?
office.
You don't want to-
No, give me a minute. The
Sounds like a
song.
great song. No, I know. I mean,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I like
Yeah,
it. How does it go after that?
But we still have to get a connection. I'm a little neurotic.
There are girls in the office.
Man's cheating on his wife.
Were you ready now?
No.
Oh, I thought you were
I'm ready for what
reaching.
you were doing.
Oh, I wasn't. I was thinking of what I was playing.
Well, it was sounded something like it was. I know it, and it's
I
great.
play better when I don't listen to myself.
So what you can do now is give me that.
You're watching Lounge Academy here on WBIG TV.
Warm.
Buffalo's Choice of 25. It's a great night. It's a gloomy night, which is perfect for Lounge Academy.
Tonight?
Isn't it?
No, it's
gloomy out,
wonderful.
which is just the way.
It's Buffalo.
Yeah. I mean, the weather is not competing with us.
No.
Now, when people are going to want to sit out and drink beer instead. Except Nick Otto is doing that. Virginia. It is dark and stormy. I tuned this part of the piano today from here to here. Quickly.
I know. I don't worry about it.
I'll play that part of the piano as much as possible. It's the most in tune. This is Paul Cambria's song. You know what it is?
Yeah. Couple more notes.
You do know
Time
it. You don't
after
know the
time.
verse.
Time after time.
No.
What did you guess?
Time after time.
No, but one of the words was right.
It's a time song.
This day and age you're living in gives cause for apprehension. Speed and new invention.
And the third
Things like third dimension grow a trifle weary. Like Mr. Einstein's theory, we must get down to earth at times. Relax, relieve the tension. No matter what the progress of what yet be proved. The simple facts of life are such, they cannot be removed.
You must remember this.
We have a winner.
Barbara, you must remember this. A kiss is still a kiss.
What's the sign?
A sigh is just a sigh.
What movie?
Time goes by.
Has it run?
The fundamental things apply as time goes by.
Has it run?
Well, they said it was the
Then we
greatest
went
hits.
to lovers' room.
That's why
Still say I love
I
you,
believe it was the greatest.
and that is in love.
They saw your job.
No matter what the future brings, as time goes by. Moonlight and love songs, never out of date. Heart full of passions, jealousy and hate.
And then
But
doesn't
if
he
he's man must have his mate.
It's
still the same old boy, a fight for glory, in case you forgot.
Beginning of a wonderful
I gotta watch that again. I've seen it a few times.
Always welcome, lover,
movie with the most one-liners of any movie ever.
as time goes by.
I like Humphrey Bogart. I like Humphrey Bogart.
You know how that changes.
As time
No, I bet
goes
it
by.
Because then there used to be a bad guy or something.
He was always
This song's dedicated to Jack Theakston. I think he rescued this movie. The acetate.
He had just the right
Yeah,
personality
Jack.
for it, too. A little bit gruff, you know.
And the scar he had here was from a prisoner he was taking on a train to another military.
Jack restores those old movies that are
Sexy scars.
brings them back. We met him right here.
No, he was Sabrina came.
He was sitting right in Barbara's
Yeah,
chair.
right. Yeah, because then they saw him
And
differently.
she hardly squealed.
Well, I see.
I was thinking how good. Oh yeah, I see how good he was in Sabrina because I saw that.
She's always appropriate.
You know, that he really was. He was because you kind of warmed up to him the same way she.
Remember that night, Jack?
You know.
He gave me those 3D glasses that are
Remember High Sierra?
fabulous mementos.
My uncle loved it.
I have a crush on Ida Lupino.
Oh, well, she directed The Bigamist. Yes, the movie The Bigamist. Howard plays a song from The Bigamist.
I didn't want to hear it.
No, it's a great movie. It's
Too expensive.
Oh yeah, we got to dust that song up.
Thank you.
It's for you, Jack.
Ida Lupino. I like Ida Lupino.
A sailor, my philosophy is if a sailor can have a woman in every pool, a woman should be able to have a sailor on every ship. What goes around comes around.
Well, Ryan, this is a part of the evening where we're always wondering, you know, what the next 3 hours are going to bring, and we've never guessed right that I can recall. I thought the place was going to be nuts when we pulled up. The valet system was all crazy. There were all kinds of people. I kind of like it. I'm with Frederick on the intimate. I agree, Frederick. I'm in your camp. Is that what everybody says now? It's the expression right now. I'm in the camp of whatever, ... It's a very diplomatic way to speak, you know? You can say, well, I don't agree with you. You can say, well, I'm in the camp of... I try to use the expression as much as possible. Well, just to abuse it and celebrate it. Constance, oh Connie, 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 Connie May. Connie, is George playing across the street? When's his gig across the street? It'll be really cool. We're going to be like Tin Pan Alley. We're going to have both sides of the street covered. I think he's going to play the Asian place across the street. It's right there. I don't know what night he starts. They got a piano at an estate sale, and I heard George is going to play. Joe who? Oh, Joe, our Joe. Yeah, of course. He's great. On Hurdle? Sounds like a nice place. Revolution. What's the theme? Oh, really? Oh, that sounds like fun. Yeah. Andrea Setter says hello. Bill Jenkins, ladies and gentlemen, from Grand Island. It's great having you with us, Bill Jenkins. Always a pleasure. What's new on the island? Oops. Bill, you didn't tell me this one camera was out. Here we go. I bet Brian Blatz is getting ready for his gig. I can pick up the vibe all the way from Florida. It's one talented man. Someday I'm going to go down there and get a lobster. Or it's going to get me. Right now I'm going to drink out of some branded merchandise. Brian, are you out there? Brian Blatz? You going to say hi? He's probably busy in the green room getting ready. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. The great entertainer. Brian Blatz is with us. You're gigging tonight, right? It's your regular night? How long is this camera going to hold? There we go. I can do this camera. Brian, this heart of mine, you do the song. Do I do it is the question. This heart of mine was doing very well. The world was fine, as far as I could tell. Sentimental overtures. This heart of mine is dancing gaily now. I taste the wine of real romancing now. This crazy world is taking on a wonderful design. As long as life endures, it's yours, this heart of mine. Wow, Brian plays 6 nights a week down there in Florida. Very good, Brian. Used to be that way in Buffalo. Thank God it's not anymore. I like one night a week. Looks like a beautiful place you work at, Brian. you play with other pieces, or are you solo? Usually. People want to know. Everyone's curious about Brian. So that's the way to do it. Just you and the lobsters. Oh, thank you, Barbara. What did I just play? While we were talking to Brian. See, people think I'm a solo act at first glance, but then they quickly catch on to the fact that I'm really not doing anything. And it's the Lounge Cadets that are the show. As Barbara was explaining to me recently, she told me, she said, Howard, said, you're the stone in the water that's being cooked on the stove for the stone soup. And as each lounge cadet makes his entrance into the lounge, they're like their own special vegetable unto themselves. And it gets dropped in, and by the end of the night, we've got this fabulous lounge stew that's the envy of the world.
We are bubbling on the stove.
It works every time it's tried. I see. Oh, I wonder what Wynn Dixon is doing right now. Maybe she'll say hi. The fabulous Lynn Dixon. Quinlivan, that is. Hey, Lynn, I didn't ask you when you were here. My restaurant building, the Round Table, was owned by the Quinlivans after George Steinbrenner sold it. Is that your family? Is that your relations? You know how Buffalo is. Everybody's... Wynn Dixon says hi, everybody. While we're on the subject of who you may be related to, I was in a band with a fabulous singer named Mark Dixon from Niagara Falls. He sang with the group Boston. He was really a great singer. And we roomed together and traveled. Wonderful guy. I think you're probably more likely related to my restaurant building than to Mark Dixon. I see. She's being cagey about it. That's why she's a good politician. She said she might be related to some of the Quinlivans that owned my building. She said there's a lot of Quinlivans in Buffalo and they're all related. But she's not saying anything that she'd have to reverse on her cross-examination. Oh, she does have a cousin, Mark Dixon, but it's not the singer, Mark Dixon. Okay, very good. That ends. No more questions, Your Honor. Then you might get another shot at things.
I have 3 songs when you're up
Yeah, that's the Mark Dixon that I'm talking about, the singer. Yeah, Party Squad. He formed that band right after the road band we were in. And they kept that band going for like the last 40 years. It's incredible. With Dave Elder and Rick McGurr originally. What a great group of guys. And other fabulous people in that band too. Yeah, they're great. This is the end. Will you give me this one? Of a beautiful friendship. It ended a moment ago. It's called A Beautiful Friendship. Where'd it go? This is the end of a beautiful friendship. Oh, I know, for your eyes told me so. We were always like sister and brother, till tonight when we looked at each other. That was the end of a beautiful friendship, and just the beginning of love. It was just the beginning of love. Stanley Stein and Donald Kahn wrote that song.
I have 3.
I know, I'm the biggest wine drinker. But I don't start
They are a great band, great guys.
I have 3. Let's see how far we can go with this. You know,
Okay.
we don't have a...
No, no negativity around here.
No, it's
About.
not. I don't mean it to be negative. It's just...
You're too perfect to have anything negative associated with you.
What's that? What's that? No. That's got to be one.
Well, we're looking at them.
See?
You didn't say what order.
No, I didn't say what.
Oh, this is a passionate song. Just in time because the passionate Brenda is with us. She's back from North Carolina and she'll see us next week in person. Wonderful having you with us on the telecast, Brenda. Glad you're back and you had safe travels. This is a song also for Joe Wall. It's in 1 sharp.
Can I do it again?
I'm a fool to want you. I'm a fool to want you. To want a love that can't be true. A love that's there for others too. I'm a fool to hold you. Such a fool to hold you. To seek a kiss, not mine alone. To share a kiss the devil has known. Time and time again, I said you'd leave me. Time and time then would come a time when I would need you. And once again, I'd have you say, I'm a fool to want you. Pity me, I need you. I know it's wrong, it must be wrong, but right or wrong, I can't get along without you. That is a passionate song, Barbara. I can't get along without you.
And the first one you missed was, don't worry about me, and that's not good either, right?
I'm just not familiar with it, which is a big plus, because this is how I get new songs, Barbara.
Did you
Every song you suggest is a great song.
listen to Marty Crabb last week?
I can't remember. Well, no, I may have. I can't remember. What do you mean we don't have a connection? Of course.
Don't have the music connection.
We. Are you kidding? We love the same music. I love the songs you suggest.
I love what you do.
Why, you want to keep your songs a secret from me?
Stop. Just be yourself. What was the third one? We don't know
I'm
that
not sure.
either,
There's
right?
3 on here, and I don't know any of them.
What was that one with your hand up?
It's you or no one. And there's-
Yeah, you don't know that one either.
I don't think so. It's you or no one for me. I'm sure of this. Each time we kiss. Now and forever. When forever done. What a great song. Wonder what it sounds like. Please don't say no to my plea. 'Cause if you do, Barbara, then I'm all through. There's this about you. The world's an empty world without you. It's you or no one for me. It's kind of a tearjerker. Well, well, it's easy to say for you. You're a pro. Okay, give me some more. Give me some more from here.
No, I'm not. I quit.
Please.
I quit. Let's see what we can find in here. Is that the wrong book?
That's a good book right
Is that
there.
the wrong book?
Well,
I'm not complaining. It's just amazing the differences
Joe Walls saying hello from Kalamazoo. Joe Wall, Kalamazoo, Michigan. He's installing wires in the kitchen. Oh, say hello from Kalamazoo, Michigan. Nice having you with us, Joe. What are you doing in Kalamazoo? I think he's making that up. He's being playful with us. Well, don't try too hard. Just, sure it is. You're teaching me all these new songs. Who else is going to teach them to me? Jocko's not around. This is a Jimmy Van Heusen and Sammy Kahn song called All My Tomorrows.
Oh, now that's one of my really favorite songs.
Today, I may not have a thing at all, except for just a dream or two. I've got lots of plans for tomorrow. All my tomorrows belong to you. Right now it may not seem like spring at all. We're drifting and the laughs are few. I've got rainbows planned for tomorrow. All my tomorrows belong to you. No one knows better than I that love keeps passing me by. That's fate. But with you there by my side, I'll soon be turning the tide. Just wait. As long as I've got arms that cling at all, it's you that I'll be clinging to. All the dreams I dream, beg and borrow, on some bright tomorrow, they all come true. All my bright tomorrows belong to you. I don't know, we just picked that one up along the way, just the way I learned the other ones from you. Once upon a time, somebody said, you don't know this song? This is a great song. I'm going to recommend it. When you get a chance, listen to it and see how you like it. Over the years, I've learned 3 or 4 songs. He really is in Kalamazoo for a hockey tournament. We're having hockey tournaments right here, Joe. We got them too. We're on the same page. Grandson Isaiah. It's Isaiah against the Kings. I wonder who's going to win. This next song is going to be for Cindy Carroll, the world's best bowler, with the best parents in the world. I was a stranger in the city. Out of touch with the people I knew. I had the feeling of self-pity. What to do, what to do, what to do. The outlook was decidedly blue. But as I walked through the foggy streets alone, turned out to be the luckiest day I've known. A foggy day in London town had me low, had me down. I viewed the morning with alarm. The British Museum had lost its charm. How long, I wondered, could this thing last? The age of miracles had come and passed, but suddenly I saw you there, a foggy London town. The sun was shining everywhere. Oh, it was shining everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, Tony is here in uniform. Great to see you, Tony. And my brother-in-law. Nice to see you, Tony. It's nice to see Tony relaxing. He's a busy guy. He's in show business. He's one of the top organist in Western New York. Highly in demand. Hard guy John Biskey checking in from St. Louis. All right, John. Great to have you with us, sir. What's new, John? Got any racing gossip for us? Great having Lee Morse with us. How are you, Lee? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Lounge Academy here. Glad you're part of it. You know, I don't play that song. I'm going to check it out though in my free time. I'll bet it's great. This is how I get all my good songs, from the experts. Problems with this camera over here. It likes to fall down. Kathy Moses says hi to everybody. She says hi everyone. That's H-I, not H-I-G-H. It's wonderful having you with us, Kathy. Say hi to Nick. I do his exercises every morning. Mary can confirm that. I'm jumping all over the living room doing Nick's exercises, and Mary has to keep jumping out of the way with the cat. It's really wonderful, Kathy. Life has just begun. Jack has found his Jill. Don't know what you've done, but I'm all athrill. How can words express your divine appeal? You can never guess all the love I feel. From now on, lady, I insist. For me, no other girls exist. It's wonderful. It's marvelous. You should care for me. It's awful nice. It's paradise. It's what I love to see. You made my life so glamorous. You can't blame me for feeling amorous. It's wonderful, it's marvelous that you should care for me, that you should care for me. Great Gershwin song. Thank you, Janice Shaw. That's a nice song, nicely written song, isn't it, Janice? Just beautiful. Janice is cooking again. Janice Shaw, the big restaurateur. She is. Ryan says hi, Janice. He says it's nice seeing you. It was nice seeing you. He went to your restaurant, I understand. How great. She sent 4 screamers. Again. She's cooking again. This couldn't happen again. The Elvis cake was delicious. Sounds delicious. This is that once in a lifetime. This is that thrill divine. Oh, once more, this couldn't happen before. Though I've prayed for a lifetime that such as you could suddenly be mine. Mine too, as I'm holding you now. Never so near. Mine to have when the now and the here disappears. What matters dear is when this doesn't happen again. We'll have this moment forever, but never ever again. That was, thank you.
I have 3 more. When you get a minute.
When I get a minute.
I can hardly wait. I'm number 1, don't.
Just like this, see what they are. Like, oh. I hope they come out with a new phone book soon. This one's getting kind of squishy.
How about a nice cushion? How about a cushion?
I've got some on top of it. Yeah, I got to get one actually, you know, purpose built. Yeah, spirited crowd here tonight. Isn't it nice? Each time I look at you, it's like the first time. Each time you're near me, the thrill is new. And there is nothing that I wouldn't do for the rare delight of the sight of you. The more I see you, the more I want you. Somehow this feeling just grows and grows. With every sigh I become more mad about you, more lost without you. And so it goes. Can you imagine how much I love you? The more I see you, as years go by, I know the only one for me can only be you. My arms won't free you, my heart won't I love you, the more I see you. As years go by, I know the only one for me can only be. My arms won't free you, my heart won't try, my heart won't try. Ooh, my heart won't try.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Great request, Barbara. Nice to see you, Joyce. Wonderful having you with us. I don't know what I'm playing either, Frederick. Frederick's trying to figure it out. Because it's not anything. It's called Joyce Jordan Yeager. We just named this piece there. Welcome to the Hyatt Atrium, Bistro and Piano Bar. Tuned into Lounge Academy on WBIG TV, Buffalo's Choice of 25, and yours, mine too. It's my choice. There's a lot of choices now too. How many channels are there now? Yeah.
In what sense?
On TV? Is it an obsolete term?
It's as obsolete as having cable.
How do TVs work now?
Mostly streaming and demand. You can pick up a lot of parameters.
You mean like we used to do at the Playboy Club? Is that kind of rabbit ears?
Actually,
Right. Remember that, Frederick? The rabbit ears? At the... No, I'm talking about the Playboy Club. Antenna on the roof. There was a antenna on a hot tin roof. Oh yeah, yeah. We've entered second period action here. We're a lot like a hockey game. We have 3 periods, 3 one-hour periods. That's why we attract so many hockey players. There's a song we randomly turn to. I don't believe in random. Gershwin. Love walked right in and drove the shadows away. Love walked right in and brought my sunniest day. One magic moment, and my heart seemed to know that love said hello. Though not a word was spoken, one look and I forgot the gloom of the past. One look and I had found my future at last. One look and I had found a world completely new. When love walked in with you. Gershwin tunes, that's from the Goldman Follies. Ladies and gentlemen, my oldest friend is here. This is like This Is Your Life. David Van Stone. Well, I do have a hat here, David. It's a good suggestion. Do this one, a hat trick with that. I don't know that one, Frederick, but if you hum a few bars. There's one for Dave Van Stone. Nice Gershwin tune. It's nice to see you, David. Fill me in on what's new. What's new? How is the world treating you? You haven't changed a bit. Lovely as ever, I must admit. What's new? How did that romance come through? We haven't met since then. Gee, but it's great to see you again. Oh, what's new? Probably I'm boring you, but seeing you is grand, and you were sweet to offer your hand. I understand, or do. It's French, Frederick. Pardon me asking what's new. that you couldn't know. I haven't changed. I still love you so. What's new? That's a song called What's New. Well, that's David, as horrible as that news is, and there couldn't be any worse news than that treehouse having a involuntary conversion, as they say in the insurance business. I think I knew that already. I think somebody told me that. I think you may have told me that. You may have already known that, and you may have forgotten it. Is that possible? I've never known you to forget anything, but the famous treehouse in Flint, Michigan, that Gerald Ford's son smoked a joint in. See, I was taking notes, David. When I go to a university, I take notes. It was GMI, wasn't it? General Motors Institute in Flint, Michigan. Buick is from Flint, Michigan. It's known for its water. Why is that? Why is it known for its water?
You know, they had that whole crisis about the poison drinking water.
Oh yeah. I guess it was on the news, wasn't it?
Right around that time, I went to the auto show in Detroit, and the Buick display was giving out Buick water.
Buick
It was
water.
kind of like the water that they have here in the auto.
I see.
Kinds of infused water.
Infused.
I thought it was bad timing, considering that was when the Flint water.
Yeah, like when we had our Love Canal. I'm a fool to want you. Let's do it in this key instead. I'm a fool to want you, to want a love that can't be true, a love that's there for others too. I'm a fool to hold you, such a fool to hold you, to seek a kiss, not mine alone, to share a kiss the devil has known. Time and time again, I said I'd leave you. Time and time again, I went away. But then would come a time when I would need you. And once again these words I'd have to say. I'm a fool to want you. Pretty me, I need you. I know it's wrong, it can't be wrong. What's right or wrong, I can't get along without you. Frank Sinatra wrote that song. he's got writer's credit for it, along with Jack Wolf and Joel Herron. His name must have made it on the napkin, right? Yeah. Everyone always says, play something by Frank Sinatra. And that's,
You know who that had to be? Alva Gardner. He was crazy about
oh,
her.
well, who wouldn't be? She drove him mad. The love for her drove him mad. Ava Gardner. That's the woman that people did. She drove everybody into like crazy corners. Didn't Hugh Hefner design a bra for her? I believe so. He was an engineer, of course. Yeah, he invented a bra for Ava Gardner. She inspired a lot of people. Oh, Kettering you, correction. Oh, it's now known as Kettering you. Okay, but I was correct that it was GMI. Of course, yeah. I remember all that stuff. That made a big impression on me. I mean, there I was lying in my driveway working on cars, and you were going to a college to learn how to like build factories to build cars. Of course I was.
I can't even imagine that.
Sure. I'm a motorhead. I like to do lots of different things, Barbara, with my hands. But no funny comments about that. What did my father promote? He was a CPA, certified public accountant, in the Statler. He had a little firm in the Statler.
Now, where did you get all this other stuff from then?
I don't know. There was no one musical in my family. There was no music exposure.
That is amazing. You know,
That's why it's taken me so long to catch
all of
on.
our models.
That's why I appreciate it so much when you turn me on to, if I may borrow the drug parlance of the 1960s, turn me on to these songs, wonderful songs, Barbara.
That's very unusual.
How did it just turn to this by itself, right? The sleepless nights, the daily fights, the quick to bargain when we reach new heights. I miss the kisses and I miss the bites. I wish I were in love again. The broken dates, the endless waits, the lovely loving and the hateful hates, the conversations with the flying plates. I wish I were in love again. No more pain, no more strain. Now I'm sane, but I'd rather be gaga. The pulled out fur, the cat and cur, the fine mismatching of the him and her. I learned my lesson and I wish I were in love again. That's Rogers and Hart. Yeah, it would sound like a Cole Porter, doesn't it? They were probably trying to copy him. Probably trying to sound Cole Porter-ish. It's from Babes in Arms, 1937. Remember when that came out? It was before the Beatles were born. I think Susan Myers might be out there watching. Wouldn't that be great if Susan said hi? She's one half of the fabulous Myers sister show business act. Oh, good. Oh, that's right. right. David's correcting me on one point. He said my oldest friend Dave Van Stone is checking in from the D.C. area.
That's nice.
He says he's reminding me my father was an accomplished harmonicaist. The DNA was always there to explode into the music scene. I like that, David. Dave's always been a good writer. Colorful with words. Sadly, he was a year ahead of me, so I couldn't cheat off him at school. What a waste. This is for Joey. Higher, Joey, kick. He's going to give us some high kicks. Kick. And kick. He did it. He's good. He's flexible. Look at that. I couldn't do that. I could do it once. And then I'd stay that way. Joey's the best. Yeah, we got a lot. We haven't been getting the dancers in here this year. They were great. They love it. They go wild. I turn into Busby Berkeley. Oh my goodness. David Van Stone, we're having a Kenmore East reunion. Look who's here, Dan Berger. Now Dan, you were in David Van Stone's class, weren't you? You were a year ahead of me. David Van Stone is tuned in as well, Dan Berger. Oh, that's great, Dan. I'm glad we could be helpful to you. Dan says he's had a heck of a week and he's digging this show and he could really use this show and a nice drink. In fact, a double. He's down at, where are you, in Tennessee, Dan? Once he came to Buffalo and we were visiting each other, we went to a corner gin mill, Oliver's restaurant, and we're sitting there catching up, and he gets a phone call from his wife back home, and a tree had fallen through their living room, through the roof, and he's sitting there having a drink with me, helpless. All he could do is order another drink. Remember that, Dan? Oh, Atlanta, of course. I knew that. Dan's in Atlanta doing a double. Dan's a journalist. He's always been ahead of the curve. You should have seen him in high school. He was leading the revolution. We were all following. Now he's Mr. Establishment. He's leading the establishment. Destroying the system from within. Like it said to do in Steal This Book. Remember that book, Dan Berger, Steal This Book? I think, what was that guy's name? Hoffman? Abby Hoffman. Did Abby Hoffman write it? Who were some of the other big names back then? There was Abby Hoffman, there was... Dan Berger, that was the other big name. This is like This Is Your Life. My college buddy, the guy I did cheat off of in college, Craig Ansel, ladies and gentlemen, He was the smartest kid in the history of the school. He got me through it. He got me through school. I did learn well from him. I wouldn't be playing the Hyatt today if it weren't for Craig Ansell's influence. I'd be playing under the bridge over here, the underpass, which would be okay. What's new, Craig? Jerry Rubin, that was the name I was trying to think. See, I knew Dan knew these. Well, this is really shaping up to be a nice night. Nice to see you again. It's Len and Ann from NT. Tonawanda. See, that's how you set people off from Tonawanda. I'm from the town of Tonawanda. They're near the bridge, though. They're in town of Tonawanda, but they're near the bridge. I've been to their place. They're across from the fire station, right? That's convenient. You could be reckless with them that close by, not have to worry. I would be. I wouldn't be ultra vigilant about fire like I am now. Son of Sam. Well, I don't know if he's in quite the same category. About time-wise, close in time-wise, but I don't think he was a revolutionary, was he? What was his? I could be wrong. Did Son of Sam have a political agenda, or was he just target practicing? Just a nutty guy. Susan Myers would like to make a statement. She says, "Hi, Howard, Mary, Barbara, Ryan, Frederick. Loving this evening of beautiful music. Wish I was there with my sis." Well, we're glad you are with us in a sense, in a very real sense, here on the stream, Susan, and we're delighted. Something from the Goldman Follies. I was doing all right. Nothing but rainbows in my sky. I was doing all right till you came by. Had no cause to complain. Life was as sweet as apple pie. Never noticed the rain till you came by. Now, whenever you're away, can't sleep nights and suffer every day. I just keep on wondering if life isn't one big blunder. But when I hold you tight, tingling all through, I feel somehow I was doing all right. But I'm doing better than ever now. That's from the Goldman Follies, 1937, the Gershwins. Weren't there a bunch of Goldman Follies of different years? Or am I thinking of something else? Goldwyn. I think it's like the studio, the movie studios were Metro Goldman, Mayor. Thank you, Frederick. Notice I didn't see you do that, but I knew you did it. I've got a special radar detector device, similar to what we used to use in our cars. It's a tip detector. It could detect a tip from a quarter of a mile away, even if I'm not looking. Because my dad was a CPA. He taught me to count money. Are the stars out tonight? I don't know if it's cloudy or bright, 'cause I only have eyes for you. The moon may be high, I can't see a thing in the sky. Big fat eyes, ooh, eyes for you. Harry, thank you. That one went over big. Harry Warren and Al Dubin. It's wonderful having Janet here. How are things down in the Keys, Janet? See any alligators? She's got full situational awareness. She's very alert. She's got a lot of energy, that Janet. Continuing our class reunion. Janet, we've got Dan Berger here with us from Ken Morris. We've got David Van Stone. Craig Ansel. We had Cindy Carroll was here, formerly Cindy Coburn, the world champion bowler. Yeah. We were on the high school team together. Yeah, and our parents would give us a lot of tips. They were great coaches. We were really lucky. Great, really nice people. And Cindy was a total blast. We had so much fun. We were in the same gang, you know. Still are, right, Cindy? Janet's going wild. She's gonna work the room. Thank you. That song was from Dames. They're learning a lot tonight. Right, Ryan? That's right, Janet. Those were the best 4 years of my life. Sitting next to you in homeroom. I'm glad one of us was paying attention. That's what I mean. Janet, see, she's got a mind, you know. Audrey Clark is with us, ladies and gentlemen. She's the founding president of the Jackie Jocko Fan Club, founded in 1953. 1953, isn't that right, Audrey? She's still the ex officio president by virtue of her starting the whole thing. She showed me the scrapbooks one time. It was amazing. Now things are really kicking up. We've even got Hope chiming in from California, the great pianist, entertainer. How are you, Hope? I may be wrong, but I think Barbara's wonderful. I may be wrong, but I think you're swell. I like your style, say. I think you're marvelous. I'm always wrong, so how can I tell? All of my shirts are unsightly. All of my ties are a crime. If dear in you I've picked rightly, it's the very first time you came along, say, I think you're wonderful. I think you're grand, but I may be wrong. Harry Raskin and Henry Sullivan. Beautiful song. Imagine being able to write something like that. Well, we're always wrong, right? You can't keep a job in any country. Hey, the thing fixed itself. The chats are popping up. I think Hope fixed it. Hope brought us good luck. She not only brought us hope, she brought us luck. Cadillac's with us from Paris. Does Frederick know you're out there? Cadillac's with us from Paris. That's Frederick's squeeze. As they say in, is that what they say? Is that what the kids say in Paris? It's hard to keep up with these kids. He takes our friend Gary with him last summer, about a year ago, 2 years ago. Takes him to a friend. This guy's a confirmed bachelor, right? Our friend Gary, greatest guy. He's a choreographer. He's a very talented guy. Famous dance teacher. And Gary was no more gonna ever give up bachelorhood than I was gonna. Till I did. Right? Frederick takes him to Paris. He comes back engaged. Great girl, too. She likes Lounge Academy, so she's okay. She'll be here in 10 days? Oh, how nice. What was all that legal paperwork he was putting up on Facebook? He's adopting her or something? She's so young, he's going to adopt her instead of marrying her. Found some loopholes. I see. They don't like that? Geez, everything else goes. She should have just jumped over. She should have just jumped over the. Can she swim? Yeah. I heard you get a phone. Yeah. Luckily, it's not on our desk. This one goes out to Doc Joseph Baudo.
Joe Baldo. Oh my God.
The maestro.
Is he here?
He's out there. Maybe he'll say hello.
Hi, Joe. It's Barbara.
Barbara's saying hi, Doc. Joe, I had the craziest dream. I have been having crazy dreams too. I love it. Last night. Yes, I did. I never dreamt it could be. But there you were, Barbara, in love with me. I saw your lips next to mine, so I kissed them. You didn't mind it at all. When I'm away, such a break never happens. How long can a guy go on dreaming? If there's a chance that you care, then please say you do, my baby. Say it and make my crazy dreams come true. Oh, say it, make my crazy dreams all true. Doc inspired me. Doc's a big band leader, big band leader.
Come over some Wednesday afternoon and
I'd like to do that.
really and listen to the group. And the first and third Tuesday is a big band.
At noon it starts?
Yeah.
On Wednesdays, okay.
Wednesday or Tuesday.
I'll do that,
Say
Barbara.
hi to us.
Are you there faithfully?
I got my table.
She has her own table. Wow. Must be.
Well, there.
Is it hard to get it there in the winter?
I don't know. I'm furniture up there all the time.
No, I mean the table. I know you are. Thank you, Susan. Susan Myers. Oh yeah, from Cleveland Heights. Cleveland Heights. Oh no, that was Brooklyn Heights. I was trying to remember that 1950s show. Patty Duke from Brooklyn Heights. Susan Myers is in Cleveland Heights, right? Do I get that right, Susan? I mean, I wonder where Sandra is tonight. Is she missing? Is Sandra missing in action, Susan? Or is she up in a plane or something? Usually that doesn't stop her. On a boat. Come back to Frederick. Okay, here's a song we'll dedicate to Gary Marino because of the context. It's called I Guess I'll Have to Change My Plan.
Song. This could be a dance. This could be a dance. Depending on the video.
Well, she wants me to dance.
Well, no, I want to dance with Sue when the beat is right. If it is.
When the beat is right. We'll do the Dietz and Schwartz verse too, right? I beheld her and was conquered from first start, and placed her on a pedestal apart. I planned the little hideaway that we would share someday. When I met her, I unfolded all my dream and told her how she'd fit into my scheme of what blesses. Then the blow came when she gave her name as Mrs. Well, that lets the wind out of the sails, doesn't it? I guess I'll have to change my plan. I should have realized there'd be another man. I overlooked that point completely until the big affair began. Before I knew where I was at, I found myself up on the shelf, and that was that. Reached the moon, but when I got there, all that I could get was the air. My feet are back up on the ground. I've got the one girl I found. LoungeACADemy, you'll find that one girl and you'll have to change your plan. That was great. Let's hear it for couple number 2. They've been dancing for 9 days. Well, thank you, Dan Berger. We've got Joey with us. How wonderful. How are you? Oh, that's great. We're good house cleaning music, and this way you can attend a party while you're cleaning your house anywhere in the world. Where's my tip jar? It's right here. Well, we do have a virtual tip jar at it's coincidentally called tiphoward.com. I'm only saying that because you asked. Don't feel under any obligation to do that. But if you do, I'll be able to eat. And my cat won't die of starvation. I won't have to eat my pet. Don't let that be any pressure. No, seriously, we're just happy to have you with us, Joey. This is just thrilling. How's Chuck? Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 clean that house. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Barbara, Barbara, Barbara. Oh, yeah, yeah, thank you. Oh, you guys are great. Thank you so much. See where you started, Joy? I'll send you a commission. I made up that last part. I was trying to play some house cleaning music for Joy and Chuck. Maybe you'll find Chuck if you keep cleaning. That's how Mary found me. Dan Berger is cooking dinner while the other guy is cleaning the house. I like that. Dan's quite a cook. I've been enjoying cooking lately too, Dan. I've been making a lot of sushi, trying to poison myself. Sandra just got back from Vegas. You know, what happens in Lounge Academy stays in Lounge Academy, just like Las Vegas. We're almost turning the corner into third period action. Each period gets wilder as the cadets get loosened up. Ladies and gentlemen, a man I was thinking about earlier and who's going to be thrilled to hear that his cousin is on the show tonight as well, on the internet. Brian Van Horn, ladies and gentlemen, from the great country of Canada. How are you, sir? He's my kind of adopted cousin. I adopted the Vanstone family, or rather they adopted me. Oh, Joey, that's so nice of you. Thank you. Okay, we'll do that, Joey. But keep cleaning. Chuck will be mad at me if you stop cleaning because of me. Don't step on his drone when you're cleaning. He leaves them all over the floor, right? Joy, I get a kick. I get no kicks from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me, why should it be true? I get a kick out of you. Some get a kick from cocaine. I'm sure that if I took even one sniff, it would bore me terrifically too. But I get a kick out of you. I get a a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, thank you, sir, 'cause it's clear to me you obviously don't adore me. I get no kicks in a plane flying too high, or with some gal in the sky is my idea of not a thing to do. Yet I get a kick. I get a kick. Oh yeah, yeah. Frederick gets a kick out of you, out of Cadillac. Cole Porter, who else, right? Thank you. Ryan, do you think, Ryan, do you think,
I'm not gonna buy one. I ain't another
are you in the camp of believing that Buffalo is a tourist destination for cheaters?
Cheers, the old TV show.
Cheaters?
Cheers, the TV show.
No, cheaters.
The Cheaters.
Which was also a TV show, but I'm not
Yes.
talking about it.
Is-
Actually, the TV show called me once.
Cheaters?
Yeah. They wanted, they either wanted advice or they wanted some GPS equipment. I was in the business.
Well, at least it wasn't you confessing all the things you
No, I wasn't a cheater. I was in the, I used to sell surveillance equipment for professional investigators
Wow.
and then law enforcement after that.
I hate to admit I used to watch that show.
I watched a few episodes because I was in the business. A lot of these private eyes that I dealt with, that's what they did. They try to find out, they were hired to find out if spouses were cheating.
So I didn't realize that there was a camp that said that Buffalo is a destination for cheaters.
Well, it's a theory of mine. It may be a theory of others. Has it ever been a theory of yours?
No.
But why was it? What did they say? What was the...
Maybe because I have a trained eye.
And is that related to something that recently happened here tonight?
No, it didn't. It did remind me. But there was no suspicion cast. It just, my mind wandered a little bit, that's all.
It's possible.
It's possible. Back at E.B. Green's, I mean, I used to see things going on, It was quite obvious. And when you see people that, are really crazy about each other, that's a tip-off.
You mean, are you saying that you can't be crazy about each other?
No, but if they can't keep their hands off each other,
No, you can't.
You can't.
I'm just saying, it's not.
There's ways to do it. It's hard to do it.
We're talking the odds here. It's not a sure thing. It gives you the edge in your prediction that if they can't keep their hands off each other, they might be cheating.
And maybe they're caring for each other, and maybe they're married, or maybe they're going together.
Well, maybe, but I mean, there's human nature, right? And it's like people start looking like their pets after a while, and married people that have been going a long time, kind of like they don't act like they're on their first date,
But there's a metamorphosis to a relationship.
I mean, it's just not natural. They'd have to be on like ecstasy or something. Is that the dating drug, ecstasy?
That's the one that makes you want to touch everyone.
Makes you want to touch everyone. Yeah,
Nice to
ecstasy.
meet you. Hope to see you here again sometime.
Yeah,
Come back anytime.
Thanks for the dance.
Okay, well,
Here
do
every
that.
Friday.
Do
It
that.
was wonderful having you here.
Thanks, Howard. We'll see you again.
Thank you, Susan.
That's sweet of you. Thank you.
I love you.
Looking forward to the next time we can do this again together.
So going back to your point, there's a place that I once frequented all the time, and there were two people that would come in, and they would always come in separately, a man and a woman, and they would meet, and they would talk to each other, and then they would leave separately. And everybody there kind of invented these stories about them, and they kept getting more and more extravagant about, why they were there and what they were doing.
Yeah, well,
Secret.
well, I mean, that's kind of a tip-off. They come
And
in
then-
separately and leave separately.
Reminds me of a song.
Yeah, me too.
Guess who I saw?
Yeah.
Yes! Yes!
But it turns out that the stories everyone was making up were much more interesting than the
Guess
reality.
who I saw today, my dear?
Yes! Edie Gourmet song.
I went to town to look around for something new.
Yes!
Thought I'd shop when I was through. To park my car, and it occurred to me there was a great cafe and bar.
So you know the song. Wow.
It wasn't really very far. The waiter showed me to a dark, secluded corner. And when the looked from my eye, I saw two people at the bar who were so much in love that even I could see it clear across the room. Goes something like that. Guess who I Guess who I saw today? Guess who I saw today? Barbara, I saw you. That is the most busted song ever written. Man, don't you just busted city. Les Pressure's with us, aka the wonderful songwriter Vincent Michaels, the wonderful performer Vincent Michaels, the wonderful music historian Vincent Michaels, the wonderful guy Vincent Michaels, the wonderful husband to the wonderful Jane Vincent Michaels. I'm a big fan of Vincent Michaels. He's one of them, one of a kind. Oh, Ari's asking about the great Ari. See, you've got the attention of the upper brass of the lounge world. Ari Silverstein, I'd like to present Barbara, our star find here. We claim her as our own. Everybody loves Barbara. The minute they set eyes on her, she's fabulous, Ari. She's the best. We love Barbara. Wait till you get a load of Ari. Wait till he comes back to town. He's in New York. You'll love him. He has a company, jazz, New York City jazz tours. He's the mayor of jazz clubs. They just say, get in here. He goes there with Marino, and Marino has the best time. That's right, Lydia's clam. I saw Lydia's clam this week, Ari. You know that. We've got a lot of now Vincent Michaels, he's also an author. Vince is really an amazing author. Everything he writes is so much fun to read, and just won't let your eyes like off the page. They're part of the tender trap. Oh yeah, those eyes, eyes. Those eyes, the tender trap. Someday Ari's gonna write his own book. If they ask me, I could write a book about the way you walk and whisper and look. I could write the preface on how we met, that the world could never forget, and the simple secrets of the plot is just to tell them that I love you a lot. And the world discovers when my book ends how to make two lovers as friends. How to make two. How make two lovers two. How to make two lovers as friends. That's Rogers and Hart from Pal Joey. Pal Joey was the show that inspired lounge sensation Guy Valeri to really get on the stick when he was a kid. Really inspired him musically. I have not heard of any indication of that, Brian Van Horn, sadly. You never know. David's full of surprises. He likes the element of surprise. Oh, you got a new knee. I hope yours is going as well as other people I've known that have just had amazing success with knee. I have not. I never exercised enough to need one in the first place.
August 15th, bariatric knee, full knee replacement. 11 weeks or what, out now, and now it's perfect.
Great.
I mean, got another year.
Yeah.
Rehabilitation, therapy 3 times a week.
I think that's one of the most effective thing medicine has nowadays is that knee surgery. I only hear good things about it. A robot did it? Well, at least a robot doesn't have to send his kids to college. Great to hear. I've flown around the world in a plane. I've settled revolutions in Spain. The North Pole I charted, but I can't get started with you. Around the golf course I'm under par, and all the movies want me to star. House is a show place, but I can't get no place with you. You're so supreme, lyrics I write of you scheme. Both day and night of you, and what good does it do? In 29 I sold my shorts. In England I'm presented in court, but you've got me downhearted, and I can't get started with you. I can't get started with you. There's for the great Don Katz. He's going down a hill right now on man-made snow with a cigarette. Amazing athlete. How are you, Don? It's wonderful having you with us. Fill me in. What's new? You still skiing? Judging by your profile picture, I'd say yes. Looks like you're skiing while they took the picture. He's like Babe Ruth, only for skiing. He just was born to ski. Don Katz in Michigan, practicing law in Michigan. It's wonderful to see Don this evening. I love his new haircut. See, he was multitasking. He was processing what I was saying in the background. That's right, 5 to 8, Brian Van Horn. 5 to 8 every Friday, and we love it. And it is a palace. And they treat me like a king here. All the cadets are kings. That's right, Ari. Ari, have you ever cried salty tears? I could cry salty tears. Where have I been all these years? Little one, tell me now, how long has this been going on? There were chills up my spine, and some thrills I can't deny. Listen, sweet, I repeat, how long has this been going on? Oh, I feel I could melt into heaven. I'm hurled been going on? How long?
I know it's up there,
Thank you. Great Gershwin song. It's from a show called Rosalie. I have to admit, I'm not familiar with that show. Another things. Another thing we'll check it out because there's good stuff there. It's like gold mining, You just find these and you dig here and you find more.
Oh, yes, yes.
Probably 15 years ago, music party at our home.
Probably was 15 years ago.
I'll bet it was 15 years ago. Maybe more.
I remember it well.
Great party that was.
One of those parties you remember for 15 years. I'm just getting over the hangover. How little we know, how much to discover, what chemical forces flow from lover to lover. How little we understand what touches off that tingle. Sudden explosion when two tingles intermingle. Who cares to define what chemistry this is? Whatever ain't bliss is, so long as you kiss me and the world around us shatters. How little it matters, how little we know. How little we know. Carolyn Lee helped write that one. Thanks, Dan Berger. Maybe we'll find it somewhere and release it. Ari's congealing. It's good for you to congeal after a busy week, Ari. It's getting ready for a big night out. What time does the night out start in New York City right now at the jazz clubs? Ari, what time do you go out usually? After 10 p.m. he votes? I know in Buffalo, we used to go out at midnight. New York had nothing on us, right? The bars were empty until midnight, like the Stuffed Mushroom. No Names, Casey's. Dan Berger held court in all of them. Oh, Ari was in the elevator, didn't hear what we said. We're wondering what time the nightlife begins in New York City, like on a Friday night for the jazz clubs. What time do you head out the door to start partying? Good bar. Yeah, Dan knows. Bull Feathers, right? Brings back a lot of memories and a lot of things I can't remember. Dan was able to get into bars when he was 12 because he had a lot of facial hair. We all know kids in high school that some of them are the ones that would buy beer, right? Dan looked so old he was able to order us Molotov cocktails. So many great songs, Barbara. And there's more. We're learning, finding out more of them every week. Well, we're lucky that you're a part of it, Barbara. I'm sentimental, so I walk in the rain. I've got some habits even Ari can't explain. Could start for the corner, turn up in Spain. Why try to change me now? I'll sit and I'll daydream. I've got daydreams galore. What about NT, Dan? Cigarette ashes. There they go on the floor. I'll go away weekends. Leave the keys in the door. Why try to change me now? Why can't I be more conventional? People talk, people stare, so I try. But that's not for me, 'cause I can't see my kind of crazy world go passing me by. So let people wonder. Let them laugh, let them frown. You know I love you till the moon's upside down. Don't you remember? I was always your clown. Why try to change me? Why try to change me? Why try to change me now? Thank you, Cy Coleman. Oh, thank you, Dan Berger. What a great thing. I love that. Thank you. That's the idea, you know. We're here to create a cocktail party, and I'm glad you're cocktailing it up. And you're helping us cocktail it up. It's impossible. Tell the stars to leave the sky. It's just impossible. Barbara Fisher, ask a baby not to cry. Just impossible. If I held you closer to me and not feel you going through me, count this second that I never think of you. Oh, Barbara Fisher. How are you, Barbara Fisher? It's wonderful having you with us this evening from the West Coast. What's new? What's new? How is the world treating you? Look at Dave Van Soen throwing that French around. He's got some French-Canadian blood in him. That's why he can do that. He's a francophone at heart. You got it, Dan. Thank you. We got a great vibe going here in the final period of action. Here at Lounge Academy. We have 3 periods. No, we don't. There's a thing about the Hyatt. Even though they've got nothing against. Actually, in the old days, they did have something against you taking a break under the previous management. That's how this got started. But now I do it to honor those who came before me because Jackie Jocko did not take a break. Well, I'm drinking a little coffee, so it could get a little challenging. Here's some songs for Dan. To pick up the pizzas when somebody breaks your heart. Somebody twice as smart as I. Somebody who swear to be true like you used to do with me. Leave it to one. Misery loves company. Don't you see? I want to be around to see how she does it when she breaks your heart to bits. Let's see how that puzzle fits. Oh, so fine. That's when I'll discover that revenge is sweet. I'll be sitting here parting from that front row seat when somebody breaks your heart like you broke mine. the same time. Stop it. Stay, sit, stay. I want to be around to see how he does it. When he breaks your heart to bits. Let's see how this puzzle fits. Oh, so fine. And that's when I'll discover that revenge is sweet. I'll be sitting there parting from that front row seat when somebody breaks your heart like you broke mine. Nice request, Dan. That's right. Word. Madam Cartwright. Was that on Bonanza? She was buried in the barn by Little Joe. What was the cook's name again? The Chinese guy on Bonanza. That was before China was big. Before it was in. Here's a song that Frank Sinatra did for Dan Berger. And it's a very emotional song for me. Because not only does it have some meaning, but the type is really small and hard to read.
That's emotional.
Dan, it's not your pale moon
That excites me.
that excites me, that thrills and delights me. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. It isn't your sweet conversation that brings this sensation. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. When you're in my arms and I feel you so close to me, all my wildest dreams come true. I need no soft lights to enchant me. If you only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight and to feel in the night the nearness of you. Another great request by Dan Berger. There's a Hoagie Carmichael. Thanks, everybody. Hoagie Carmichael and Ned Washington. Yeah, Hoagie. That's right. That's right, Dan. That's what I like about this hotel. It's dog friendly. We meet some great dogs here. All different sizes too. You ready for another one, Dan? 194 miles away, but we feel the nearness of you. 194 miles away, and we're still with you. I know, don't we live in an amazing time? I mean, this can't be happening, right? Nothing about this is believable. But I'm going to enjoy it until I wake up and find out that you really can't communicate with all your friends through a piece of glass that you can hold in your hand for free. Thank you. This one's for Dan Berger and Anthony Fauci. Ooh, I've got you under my skin. Ooh, I've got you deep in the heart of me. Deep in my heart, you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I've tried so not to give in.
You know what I said to myself?
Said to myself, this affair never will go so well. Why should I try to resist when, darling, I know so well I've got you under my skin. Sacrifice anything, come what may, for the sake of having you near. In spite of the warning voice, comes in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. And each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. I've got you. I've got you. I've got you subcutaneously. Ask David how to spell that. Oh, that's great news, Kathleen. The great architect, Kathleen, is going to come visit us in December. We can show you the new architectural changes here. We've got some new walls. They're awesome. They, as far as I know, they haven't opened the lobby bar yet. I haven't heard anything. I drove by the other night on my way home, and the lights weren't on, so I'll get to it. I'm kind of interested. It's going to be my corner bar, you know. Well, I'm not planning on working there regularly, but I'm sure we'll do some events and stuff. I don't want to do another Lounge Academy night. I don't think. It's it actually takes a lot to book one of these. Because of all this nonsense. But I love this Sailor, and we'll be part of it for sure. And then the whole thing's going to open in a couple of years. They're going to be a hotel. It's going to be a hotel. See, that's what we need. We need a hotel for what we do. We're a hotel act, right? The Lounge Cadets need a hotel to really operate. They need room to move and dance. We need that hustle and bustle of a hotel with guests coming through. Yeah. Yeah, hotel. Because then you have interesting people coming through every night in a hotel, in an operating hotel. That's great. That's why I picked this career path. I'm glad you liked that one, Dan. It was one of my own jokes. I write the jokes. Somebody else writes the songs. What's this one? Yeah. Yes, your friend Denise, your friends Barb and Frederick. Denise Behag, ladies and gentlemen. They're screeching for Denise. Denise is a show business legend. What an honor to have you with us, Denise. Maybe she's mad at you, Craig Hansel. She wishes she was here. What about you? Doesn't? No. Just as a married guy, I'm always looking for the hook, you know? The catch. Well, I wish Angie was here, too. Angie's awesome at the piano bar. It's like having Julie London right at the piano bar. Dan DeMeo, you know, we were on the road together. We roomed together. I mean, not together. She had her own room. The rest of us teamed up with the girl. She was the chick in the band. She was great. We had a ball. We had a bus. We went all over the place. Oh, was she? I'm so glad she stuck with her show business career. Her singing just got better and better and better and better. It's wonderful.
But I missed seeing Johnny D. Had a rotten night. Lousy place.
Oops.
I could have been teaching.
Never say oops if you're flying a plane or flying a piano bar. So what's new, Craig Ansel? How's things down there? Barbara, he will call again. And you will fall again for his words of love that aren't true. You'll open up the door and you'll let him in once more, and you'll believe his lies. You always do. But you're much too weak to fight his charms, so you'll run right back to his arms. They'll hurt you, and then he'll call again. He'll hurt you, and then he'll call again. What a great song, Barbara. The Suicide Song. That's right, Susan. Oh. Well, that sounds like a bold move, Susan. Here's a great request. If I loved you, I'm milking it. Time and again, I would try to say all I want you to know. If I loved you, words wouldn't come in an easy way. Round in circles I'd go, longing to tell you, but afraid and shy. I'd let those golden chances pass me by. Soon you leave me, off you would go in the mist of day. Never, never to know how I loved you. If I loved you. Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
You just have the best music, Howard.
Thank you, Barbara. You are the best. Thank you, Barbara Fisher. Appreciate that. I know when there's great great music people listening. That you gotta, milk it a little. You can't just throw them away. Oh yeah. Two more on my clock. She's trying to get an extra minute out of me. I love this octave that I tuned earlier. Next week I'll do another octave. I'll go down an octave. That's all I have time for. I have to do like the world's fastest tune-up, or I won't have time. Oh yeah, dinner time for Dan Burger. Yeah, you better get some food on top of all those cocktails, Dan. That way you can do it again tomorrow. Watching Lounge Academy. We're here every Friday night. You don't have to be here to enjoy us and to be part of it. You could go to howardgoldman.com and watch us live stream and be part of it. And join the tens of people that around the world that join us every week. Well, thank you, everybody. We're going to have to do one more epilogue song for these music lovers that just arrived. Can't let those drinks go to waste. Let's do a little random search and destroy here. It's fun to just land on something that's of course I like all his songs. If we oh, how great, how great. Oh, God. Let's try it. I like that song. I don't think we've ever done it. It's in here, so as long as it doesn't have too many. It's from Something to Shout About. Did you know it has a verse? It's in A, looks like it's in A minor. You'd be so nice to come home to. You'd be so nice by the fire, while the breeze on high sang a lullaby. You'd be all that I could desire. are the stars chilled by the window, the August moon burning above. You'd be so nice, you'd be paradise to come home to and love. Good night, Barbara. Have a great week. Ooh, stars chilled by the window, August moon burning above. You'd be so nice, you'd be paradise. We're making up our own part of the song. Oh, so nice. So nice. Nice. So nice to come home to, yeah. Okay, what the hell was I playing? Come home 2, come home 3, come home at 4, maybe 5. Oh, you'd be so nice, all right. What a great request by Cole Porter. Well, we did our best. Right, Barbara Fisher? Vincent Michaels, the Greats, member of the Music Hall of Fame. The guy who almost got me to sell my favorite car back in the 70s because he was selling equipment. It made it look so delicious. He made a Oberheim synthesizer look like Paula's Donut. Thank you, David Vanstone. It's always wonderful to be with you on a Friday night. Letting us into your living room. I thought of you this week when I was working on my Corvette. I fixed a leak. Lounge Academy. See you all next week. Either here or on the internet, live streaming. Got to use up all the extra notes before we go. That last showing off was for Lee Morse. Thanks for being with us, Lee. What is it that you call yourself? I love it. The Pianosaurus. He calls himself the Pianosaurus. I think he called me a Pianosaurus. And I take it as a great compliment from the master. We'll see you next week. We'll see you in the reruns. Well, thank you. We'll fade to black. We set off an alarm. We set off the carbon monoxide detector. There we go. Good night, everybody. Thanks for making it. Thanks for making Lounge Academy, Lounge Academy.